So, when you picture your retirement, you're probably thinking about all that money you've saved up, right? But have you thought about the money you're going to owe in taxes? Today, we're going to break down how taxes can really affect your retirement savings, and more importantly, what you can actually do to keep more of that money you've worked so hard for. Let me ask you something, and it's a question that might just keep you up at night. Is your 401k a ticking tax time bomb? I mean, think about it. You've been so diligent, saving in your 401k or your traditional IRA, watching that balance grow. But has it ever crossed your mind that a big tax bill is just waiting for you the moment you start to take that money out? And hey, we're not just talking about federal taxes here. If you're in a state like Georgia, for instance, you've got a flat state income tax that hits those withdrawals. For 2025, that's set at 5.19%. Now, that might not sound like a huge number, but that's a pretty significant slice of your retirement income going straight to the state before you even get a chance to spend it. So here's the absolute heart of the problem. Those tax-deferred accounts, they don't make the taxes disappear. They just kick the can down the road. Every single dollar you pull out of a traditional 401k or IRA gets taxed as ordinary income. And trust me, that can take a huge bite out of your nest egg, right when you need that money the most. Okay, but what if you could flip the script? What if you could actually take control of your tax future? Well, you can. And that's exactly where these powerful Roth IRA strategies come into play. These are the tools that let you move your money from the tax later bucket to the tax-free forever bucket. Let's just break this down because the difference is everything. With a traditional IRA, you might get a nice little tax break today, but you're signing up to pay taxes on everything later. Now, the Roth IRA is the exact opposite. You pay the taxes on your contributions up front, and then, here's the magic part, your qualified withdrawals in retirement are 100% tax-free. That tax-free growth is the real game changer. Now, you might be thinking, but wait, I earn too much to contribute to a Roth IRA directly. Well, for high earners, there's a really popular strategy called the backdoor Roth IRA. It's actually a pretty simple two-step process, just like you see here. You contribute to a traditional IRA first, and then you just convert those funds over to a Roth. It's a fantastic way to build up that tax-free money no matter what your income is. All right, but for those of you who are looking at your 401k balance and thinking, whoa, converting that all at once would trigger a massive tax bill, there are more advanced strategies. These often bring in a combination of financial tools, like annuities and life insurance, and they're designed to give you that tax-free income with a lot more flexibility. So the first piece of this advanced puzzle is something called a fixed indexed annuity. The easiest way to think about it is that it kind of gives you the best of both worlds. Your money has the potential to grow when the stock market does well, but, and this is huge, your principal is protected from losses if the market tanks. So here's how the first part of this approach gets rolling. You move money from your 401k or another tax-deferred account and roll it over into that fixed indexed annuity. This step is all about locking in and securing your principal. Plus, sometimes you can even enhance its value with bonuses that the annuity provider might offer. And this is where it gets really clever. In part 2, you use the annual penalty-free withdrawals you can take from that annuity to pay the premiums on a cash value life insurance policy. Then, when you're retired, you can take tax-free loans against the cash value that's built up in that policy. And just like that, you've created a whole new stream of tax-free income to use however you want. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. These strategies sound a little complex, right? And you know what? They can be. Turning these powerful ideas into a simple, easy-to-follow roadmap really does require careful, personalized planning. The whole goal is to make sure these tools perfectly match your specific financial situation and what you want for your future. So, putting these strategies into action usually follows a really clear process. It all starts with an initial chat, a consultation to go over your accounts and your goals. From there, a totally customized strategy gets built just for you. And finally, and this is so important, any good plan needs ongoing support because things change. Your life changes, tax laws change, and your plan needs to be able to adapt. Let's just tackle the elephant in the room. A really common concern we hear is about that big, upfront tax bill from a conversion. And that is a totally valid point. But the solution is all in the planning. You can time these conversions strategically, maybe spreading them out over a few years to lessen that immediate tax hit, while still getting all the amazing, long-term, tax-free benefits. You know, when it comes right down to it, securing your financial future is all about one thing: being proactive. If you wait until you're already retired to start thinking about taxes, well, it's just too late. The planning you do right now can make an absolutely monumental difference in the kind of retirement you have tomorrow. So, if you only take one thing away from all of this, please let it be this. Proactive planning is the absolute #1 key to a tax-efficient retirement. Taking action today is what gives you control over your tomorrow. It's as simple as that. The strategies we've gone over today, from the simple Roth conversions to these more advanced options, they all point to one crucial idea. The tax rules we have today are not guaranteed to be the rules we have tomorrow. So the real question isn't just about which strategy is best. The real question is for you. How are you going to position your savings to be strong and resilient no matter what changes might be coming down the road?